Chosen ones, you might want to prepare yourself for sudden wealth. You have walked through days that felt slow and nights that felt longer than they should have been, yet through every quiet struggle, God was shaping something inside you that no one else could see. There were times when you felt overlooked, as if your efforts were unseen and your prayers were floating in silence. But heaven was never silent about you, because God was carefully building a path that would lead you to something greater than what you imagined. This sudden wealth is not only about material blessings, but about a fullness that touches your peace, your joy, and your purpose in ways that heal every hidden wound. Type 333 if you believe. There is a reason your heart has been feeling different lately, and there is a reason your thoughts have been drawn toward hope, even when circumstances tried to pull you back into doubt. God does not prepare something beautiful without first preparing the person who will receive it, and you are being gently transformed into someone who can carry blessings without fear, without pride, and without losing the purity of your heart. If this touches your spirit, take a quiet moment to like the video as a small act of faith, because sometimes even a simple gesture can open your heart wider to receive what God is ready to give. As you continue forward, there is a calm assurance growing inside you that cannot be explained by logic alone, and this assurance is a sign that you are not walking this journey alone. Jesus is walking with you, guiding your steps even when the road looks unclear, and holding your hand even when you feel like you are standing by yourself. His presence is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and constant, like a light that never fades, even in the darkest moments. This light is leading you towards something that will feel like a sudden shift, yet it has been prepared over a long time with care and love. Please subscribe to this channel if you love God. The idea of sudden wealth can feel overwhelming, especially when you have lived through seasons of waiting and uncertainty. But God's blessings do not come to confuse you, they come to restore you and bring you into alignment with your true purpose. You are not being given something that will harm your peace, but something that will strengthen your ability to live with joy, generosity, and deep gratitude. The wealth that is coming carries a purpose, and that purpose is connected to your calling, your kindness, and your willingness to trust God, even when you could not see the outcome. There is a quiet healing happening inside your heart, and it is preparing you to receive without fear of loss, without anxiety about the future, and without the heavy weight of past disappointment. God is gently removing the old thoughts that told you that you were not enough, or that blessings were not meant for you, and replacing them with a truth that is simple and powerful. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are being led into a season where goodness will meet you in ways that feel both new and deeply familiar at the same time. Type 1010 if you agree. There is something beautiful about the way Jesus works in your life, because he does not rush you or force you into change, but instead walks with you step by step until your heart is ready to receive what has been prepared. He knows every part of your story, every moment of doubt, and every silent prayer that you thought no one heard, and he carries all of it with compassion that never fades. This is why the blessing that is coming will feel right, because it is being given by a Savior who understands you completely and loves you without conditions. Most people ignored this strange 7-second exercise when they first heard about it. That changed when stories began surfacing from people who had paid off debt, upgraded their lifestyles, purchased new homes, and experienced unexpected financial improvements. A recently surfaced CIA document points to an unusual brainwave process that is rapidly gaining attention online. Reports claim that 4 separate neuroscience research teams examined the method and found evidence that it may help shift mental patterns connected to wealth, opportunity, and personal success. Those who once struggled financially now say, money seems to appear in ways they never anticipated. As interest grows, information about this method is becoming increasingly difficult to find. Click the link in the description and comments below to learn what everyone is talking about. As you continue to move forward, there will be moments when you feel a gentle excitement rising within you, and this is not something to fear or push away, because it is a reflection of the hope that God is placing inside your spirit. This hope is not empty or uncertain, but rooted in the truth that God's plans are always filled with goodness, even when the path to them is not fully clear. You are not being led into something unstable, but into something that will support you, uplift you, and allow you to grow into the person you were always meant to be. The season ahead will carry changes that feel sudden, but they will also feel right, because your heart has been quietly prepared for them over time. You will notice small signs at first, gentle shifts that bring peace instead of confusion, and joy instead of fear. And these signs will grow stronger as you continue to trust God's guidance. There is no need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you will arrive at the perfect time, in the perfect way, and with a peace that reassures you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There is a sacred rhythm to the way Jesus walks with you, guiding your life with patience and kindness that never fades, even when you feel unsteady or unsure. He sees every part of your journey, including the moments when you felt like giving up, and the times when you held on with nothing but a small thread of hope. Those moments were never wasted, because they became the foundation upon which your strength was quietly built. And now, that strength is preparing you to receive what is coming without fear or doubt. The idea of sudden wealth may still feel unfamiliar, yet within your spirit there is a growing sense that something meaningful is drawing near. This is not a random event or a passing moment, but a carefully prepared blessing that carries both purpose and love within it. God does not bring change without intention, and He does not place something in your hands without first shaping your heart to hold it with grace and wisdom. This is why you have been learning patience, and this is why you have been guided through moments that taught you humility and trust. Type 222 if you walk by faith. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that your life is not guided by chance, but by a loving presence that sees far beyond what your eyes can see. Jesus understands every hidden worry that you have carried, and He gently replaces those worries with a peace that grows stronger each day. This peace is not fragile or temporary, but steady and reliable, like a quiet anchor that keeps you grounded even when everything around you seems to shift. Type Amen if you trust in God's grace. Circulate this inspiring video among 7 faithful friends, and open your lives to blessings and miracles. As the path ahead begins to open in ways you did not expect, you may notice small moments of clarity appearing in your daily life, like gentle reminders that you are moving in the right direction. These moments will not come with loud announcements or dramatic signs, but with a soft assurance that settles in your heart and brings a quiet smile to your face. This is the language of God's love, simple yet powerful, and always filled with care. The blessings that are approaching are not meant to overwhelm you, but to restore something within you that may have felt empty or uncertain for a long time. You are being led into a place where your efforts will feel meaningful, your heart will feel lighter, and your life will begin to reflect the goodness that has always been intended for you. This is not a sudden change that leaves you confused, but a gentle unfolding that allows you to grow into your new season with confidence and peace. There is also a deeper purpose behind everything that is coming into your life, and this purpose is connected to the love that you carry within your heart. God is not only blessing you for your own joy, but also preparing you to become a source of comfort and kindness for others who are walking through their own struggles. Your journey is not isolated, and your blessings are not meant to be hidden, because they carry the potential to bring light into the lives of those around you. Type yes to affirm. As you continue to trust in God's timing, you will begin to feel a quiet confidence growing within you. And this confidence is not based on pride or control, but on a deep understanding that you are being guided by something greater than yourself. Jesus is leading you with a steady hand, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with the path that has been lovingly prepared for you. There is no need to rush or force outcomes, because what is meant for you will arrive with a sense of peace that cannot be mistaken. The transformation happening within you is just as important as the blessings that are coming toward you, because it is shaping the way you will receive and carry what God has prepared. You are becoming someone who can handle abundance with humility, who can experience joy without fear, and who can remain grounded even as your life begins to change in beautiful ways. This transformation is quiet, but it is powerful, and it is preparing you for a future that feels both fulfilling and deeply aligned with your purpose. As this season continues to unfold, hold on to the peace that you feel, and allow it to guide your thoughts and actions without hesitation. This peace is a gift from God, and it is leading you toward something that will feel like a blessing in every sense of the word. Jesus is near, watching over you with a love that never wavers, and guiding you into a life that reflects both His grace and His goodness. You may not see every step clearly, yet there is a sense within you that things are slowly aligning in ways that feel peaceful and right. Jesus walks beside you in this unseen preparation, guiding your thoughts, calming your fears, and gently leading your heart toward a place of trust that grows stronger with each passing day. His presence is not distant, but close and comforting, like a quiet voice that reassures you even when your surroundings seem uncertain or unfamiliar. There were moments in your past when you wondered if your efforts were leading anywhere, and there were days when your heart felt heavy with the weight of waiting. Yet those moments were not empty or forgotten, because God was using them to build a strength inside you that cannot be shaken by sudden change. This strength is what will allow you to receive what is coming without fear, and to stand firm even as your life begins to shift in ways that feel new and unexpected. Type 999 if you trust Jesus. What if the ability to attract greater wealth has been inside your mind all along? Newly revealed CIA-related research describes a brief 7-second routine believed to activate a little-known mental state associated with abundance and achievement. According to reports, the technique was reviewed by multiple neuroscience laboratories and is now being used daily by thousands of people looking to escape financial pressure and create a life filled with freedom, travel, and opportunity. Due to growing attention, access to this information may not remain available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The wealth that is being prepared for you is not something that will take away your peace, but something that will add to it in a way that feels natural and balanced. God does not give in a way that creates confusion, but in a way that brings clarity, stability, and a deep sense of purpose that touches every part of your life. This blessing is not only about what you will receive, but also about who you are becoming as you move closer to it, because your heart is being shaped to carry it with humility and grace. As you continue forward, there will be small signs that begin to appear in your daily life, like gentle reminders that you are moving in the direction that God has prepared for you. These signs may come through unexpected moments of peace, through kind words that reach you at the right time, or through a quiet feeling that everything is beginning to make sense in a way it did not before. These are not coincidences, but soft confirmations that you are being guided with love and intention. There is also a healing taking place within you that is deeper than what you may notice on the surface, because God is carefully removing the fears that once held you back and replacing them with a calm confidence that allows you to move forward without hesitation. This healing is not rushed or forced, but steady and gentle, ensuring that every part of your heart is ready to receive what is coming without carrying the weight of past doubts or disappointments. Type 1111 to receive miracles. You are stepping into a season where your life will begin to reflect the goodness that has been quietly prepared for you over time. And this reflection will not feel overwhelming, but natural and comforting, like something that was always meant to be a part of your journey. Jesus is guiding you into this season with a love that is patient and understanding, ensuring that every change you experience is one that supports your growth and brings you closer to your true purpose. There is a sense of alignment that is beginning to take shape, where your thoughts, your actions, and your surroundings start to come together in a way that feels peaceful and complete. This alignment is not something you have to force or create on your own, because it is being arranged by God in a way that is perfectly suited to your life. All you need to do is remain open and trusting, allowing His guidance to lead you without resistance or fear. The journey ahead will continue to unfold in a way that feels both surprising and reassuring, because what is coming into your life has been prepared with a deep understanding of who you are and what you need. You are not being led into something uncertain, but into something that carries both blessing and purpose, something that will allow you to grow, to give, and to experience a level of peace that stays with you even as your circumstances change. Hold on to the quiet faith that has carried you this far, and allow it to continue guiding you as you move into this new season. God is near, closer than you can see, and His presence is surrounding you with a love that never fades or weakens. You are being gently led into a moment that will feel like a turning point, a moment where everything begins to make sense in a way that brings both joy and clarity into your life. You may begin to notice a new sense of calm within your heart, even when your surroundings do not fully reflect the change that is coming. This calm is not accidental, because it is a sign that your spirit is aligning with what God is doing in your life. Jesus is gently placing this peace inside you, allowing you to move forward without fear and to trust even when the full picture has not yet been revealed. His presence is like a steady light that guides you through every step, making sure you never feel lost or alone. There were seasons when your heart felt tired from waiting, and there were moments when it seemed like nothing was moving in your favor, yet those seasons were not empty or meaningless. God was preparing something greater during those times, building your patience, strengthening your faith, and shaping your character in ways that would allow you to carry future blessings with grace. Now, as those preparations begin to take form, you are stepping into a moment that carries both purpose and quiet joy. Type 2020 if you trust in God. The wealth that is approaching your life carries a deeper meaning than what can be seen on the surface, because it is not only about provision, but also about restoration. God is restoring what felt delayed, what felt uncertain, and what felt incomplete, and He is doing it in a way that brings peace instead of pressure. This restoration will touch different areas of your life, gently bringing balance and harmony where there was once confusion or doubt. As you continue along this path, there will be small but meaningful moments that begin to stand out to you, moments that feel guided and purposeful in a way that is difficult to ignore. These moments may come through unexpected kindness, through doors opening at the right time, or through a quiet realization that things are beginning to shift in your favor. These are signs of God's presence, reminders that you are being led with care and intention. There is also a sense of readiness growing within you, even if you do not fully understand it yet. This readiness is not about having everything figured out, but about having a heart that is open and willing to receive what God has prepared. Jesus is helping you develop this readiness, guiding you gently so that when the blessings arrive, you will recognize them and receive them with gratitude, instead of hesitation. Type 1212 to claim miracles. A little-known discovery hidden within leaked CIA research is generating worldwide attention. The technique takes only 7 seconds and is believed to place the brain into a powerful state linked to financial growth and success. Researchers from 4 neuroscience facilities reportedly observed unusual effects connected to this process. Since then, people have shared stories of unexpected income, dream vacations, luxury purchases, and opportunities they never thought possible. Awareness of this method remains limited, and the page revealing it could vanish without warning. Click the link in the description and comments below to see why interest is spreading so quickly. There is something deeply beautiful about the way God aligns everything in your life, because He does it with a precision that takes into account every part of your journey. Nothing is random, and nothing is overlooked, because every detail is being arranged in a way that supports your growth and leads you towards something meaningful. This alignment may not always be visible, but it can be felt in the peace that grows within you and the quiet confidence that begins to replace your doubts. You are being guided into a season where your life will begin to reflect the goodness that has been prepared for you, and this reflection will not feel forced or unnatural, but smooth and comforting, like something that was always meant to happen. Jesus is walking beside you in this transition, ensuring that every step you take is supported by His love and His understanding of your needs. As this season unfolds, you will begin to see how the pieces of your life are coming together in ways that make sense, even if they once felt disconnected or confusing. There will be a sense of clarity that grows stronger with time, helping you understand that everything you have experienced has been leading you to this moment. This clarity will not overwhelm you, but will gently settle into your heart, bringing peace and reassurance. The blessings that are coming into your life are not meant to change who you are, but to reveal more of the goodness that already exists within you. You will find yourself becoming more compassionate, more patient, and more aware of the love that surrounds you. And this awareness will allow you to appreciate the beauty of what God is doing in your life. This is not a transformation that takes away your identity, but one that strengthens it in a meaningful and lasting way. Continue to hold on to the quiet trust that has been guiding you, because it is leading you towards something that will bring both joy and purpose into your life. God is near, watching over every detail, and ensuring that everything unfolds in a way that supports your well-being and your growth. There is nothing you need to force or control, because what is meant for you is already moving toward you with a certainty that cannot be shaken. You may find yourself noticing how your thoughts are becoming softer, how your worries are slowly losing their hold, and how a quiet confidence is beginning to take their place. This is not something you created on your own, but something Jesus is nurturing within you, guiding you into a place where trust feels natural instead of forced. His presence surrounds you like a gentle warmth, reminding you that you are never walking alone, even when the path ahead seems uncertain or unfamiliar. There were moments when you questioned whether your efforts were enough, and times when you felt like your progress was too slow to matter. Yet, every step you took was seen and valued by God. He was not measuring your journey by speed, but by the depth of your faith and the sincerity of your heart. Now, as the season begins to change, you are stepping into a moment where those quiet efforts will begin to bear fruit in ways that feel both surprising and deeply reassuring. Type yes to affirm. The wealth that is coming into your life is not meant to bring pressure or confusion, but to bring balance, peace, and a renewed sense of purpose that aligns with who you truly are. God is not placing something in your life that will take away your joy, but something that will strengthen it and allow it to grow in ways that feel natural and fulfilling. This blessing carries a gentle energy, one that uplifts rather than overwhelms, and one that allows you to remain grounded even as your circumstances begin to change. As you continue forward, you may notice how certain opportunities begin to appear in ways that feel effortless, as if they were always meant to find their way to you at the right time. These opportunities are not random, because they are part of the path that God has been carefully preparing for you. Jesus is guiding these moments, ensuring that each step you take brings you closer to something that reflects both His love and His purpose for your life. There is also a quiet strengthening happening within your spirit, one that allows you to face the future with calmness instead of fear and with hope instead of doubt. This strength is not loud or forceful, but steady and reliable, like a foundation that supports you without drawing attention to itself. God is building this strength within you so that when your life begins to shift, you will be able to stand with confidence and grace, knowing that you are supported every step of the way. Type 222 if you walk by faith. There is something deeply meaningful about the way your journey is unfolding, because it is not only leading you toward blessings, but also toward a deeper understanding of yourself and your connection with God. You are beginning to see that your life is not defined by your past struggles, but by the love that has carried you through them and the purpose that continues to guide you forward. This understanding brings a sense of freedom, allowing you to move without the weight of old fears or lingering doubts. As this season continues to reveal itself, you will begin to feel a sense of alignment between your inner world and your outer experiences, where things start to make sense in a way that feels peaceful and complete. This alignment is not something you have to create on your own, because it is being arranged by God in a way that perfectly fits your life and your needs. All you are asked to do is remain open and trusting, allowing His guidance to lead you without resistance. Some are calling this one of the most remarkable wealth discoveries ever revealed. Newly uncovered CIA files describe a simple 7-second brainwave technique believed to help recondition the mind for prosperity and abundance. Supported by findings reportedly reviewed by 4 neuroscience research centers, this daily practice is attracting attention from people seeking financial breakthroughs. Many claim it helped them move from financial struggle to greater stability, freedom, and success. Information surrounding this technique is becoming harder to locate online. Click the link in the description and comments below before it is gone. The blessings that are approaching will not feel out of place or overwhelming, because they are being brought into your life with a gentle timing that respects your growth and your readiness. You will recognize them not by their size or appearance, but by the peace they bring and the way they fit naturally into your journey. This is how God works, not by forcing things into your life, but by placing them in a way that feels right and meaningful. There is no need to look ahead with uncertainty, because everything that is coming into your life has been prepared with love and intention. Jesus is walking beside you, guiding your steps and ensuring that every moment unfolds in a way that supports your well-being and your purpose. You are being led into a future that carries both blessing and peace, and this future is closer than you realize. You may begin to feel that your perspective is shifting in subtle ways, where things that once caused worry no longer carry the same weight, and where hope feels more natural than fear. This shift is not accidental, because Jesus is gently reshaping your thoughts, helping you release what no longer serves your peace, and guiding you toward a mindset that welcomes trust and calm assurance. His love surrounds you quietly, like a soft light that fills every corner of your heart without asking anything in return. There were times when your heart felt heavy with uncertainty, and moments when you wondered if your path would ever lead to something meaningful, Yet every one of those moments was held carefully by God. He never overlooked your struggles, and He never forgot your silent prayers, even when you felt like nothing was changing. Now, as this new season begins to unfold, you are stepping into a space where those hidden prayers are being answered in ways that feel both gentle and powerful at the same time. Type Amen if you believe. The wealth that is coming into your life carries a sense of balance that will not disturb your peace, but will instead enhance it in a way that feels natural and comforting. God is not placing something in your hands that will create confusion, but something that will bring clarity, stability, and a renewed sense of purpose. This blessing is not only about what you receive, but about how it allows you to live with greater freedom, generosity, and gratitude in your daily life. As you move forward, you may notice how certain doors begin to open without effort, and how opportunities appear in ways that feel guided rather than forced. These moments are not random, because they are part of the path that God has been carefully preparing for you. Jesus is guiding each step with a steady hand, ensuring that everything unfolds at the right time and in the right way, so that you can move forward with confidence instead of doubt. There is also a deeper sense of trust growing within you, one that allows you to release the need to control every detail and to rest in the knowledge that you are being guided by a love that never fails. This trust is not something that appears suddenly, but something that has been built through your experiences, your patience, and your willingness to keep moving forward even when the path felt uncertain. Now, this trust is becoming your strength, helping you embrace what is coming without fear or hesitation. Type 1111 to receive miracles. There is something beautiful about the way your life is beginning to align, where your thoughts, your actions, and your circumstances are coming together in a way that feels peaceful and complete. This alignment is not something you created on your own, but something that God is arranging with care and intention. Every detail is being placed in a way that supports your growth and brings you closer to the purpose that has been waiting for you all along. As this alignment continues, you will begin to feel a deeper connection to the present moment, where you are able to appreciate what is happening without rushing ahead or holding on to the past. This presence allows you to experience life with a sense of calm, joy, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Jesus is guiding you into this awareness, helping you remain grounded and centered even as your life begins to change in meaningful ways. The blessings that are approaching are not meant to take you away from who you are, but to reveal more of the goodness that already exists within you. You will find yourself growing in ways that feel natural, becoming more compassionate, more patient, and more open to the love that surrounds you. This growth is not forced or overwhelming, but steady and gentle, allowing you to embrace each change with a sense of peace. There is no need to worry about what lies ahead, because everything that is coming into your life has been prepared with a deep understanding of your needs and your journey. God is leading you into a future that carries both blessing and purpose, and He is doing so with a love that is constant and unwavering. You are not being left to figure things out on your own, but are being guided every step of the way with care and compassion. You may begin to notice how your inner world feels more steady than before, where your thoughts are calmer and your emotions no longer move in waves of uncertainty. This calmness is a sign that Jesus is working within you, gently bringing order where there was once confusion and clarity where there was once doubt. His presence is not distant or unreachable, but close and comforting, like a quiet hand resting on your heart, reminding you that everything is under His care. A little-known morning ritual once buried inside classified documents is beginning to resurface, and many people are reporting rapid financial changes. The exercise takes only a few seconds to complete, yet it is believed to activate a dormant area of the brain associated with prosperity and opportunity. Click the link in the description and comments now to learn more before access is gone.